Hi, and welcome to another episode of Mr. Puzzle. Today with two puzzles that have been sent to me by some of you guys, two viewers of my channel. I asked you some weeks ago, if you remember, if it would be interesting to you seeing me solving puzzles that have been sent to me by viewers of my channel. The feedback was great from your side, and therefore I decided from time to time to add an episode where I review puzzles that have been sent to me by viewers of my channel. These are the first two. This one is called Hextall Puzzle, and this one is called Treasure Chest. For this puzzle here, I already know the solution because I solved it already offline, while for this one I haven't solved it yet or tried it yet, and I will try to solve it today live on camera. Maybe a little bit more about the creators of these puzzles. And it's so cool that puzzles arrive from all around the world. So this one is made, designed and sent to me from Norway by Øyvind Kaurstad, and this puzzle here was designed and made and sent to me by Joseph Kovell from the US. More important than ever before, drop your feedback to these puzzles in the comments. These guys were very interested to get my feedback about their puzzles, and I'm sure they are also very interested about getting your feedback. Since I know the solution for this one, I will start with this puzzle today and can tell you, even if I know the solution, this puzzle is absolutely great. Unfortunately, this puzzle here, the Hextop, is not available anywhere until today. Maybe in the future there will be a chance, we will see. And this puzzle here can be printed by yourself if you have a 3D printer. I will put your link to the Thingiverse page in the video description. Okay. So before I start showing you the solution of this brilliant puzzle, just a short note: if you are interested to send me any kind of puzzles or other stuff, let me know before by email that we can arrange the details of the shipping and so on, and that I'm aware that something might come. Otherwise I will not accept it and the things will be sent back. So please keep that in mind if you would like to send me your designs. Okay. The Hextall Puzzle. Okay, as I mentioned in the beginning, the task is to free this dovetail down here, which is hidden down here from this hexagonal top of this puzzle. Okay, so there are some details here on the puzzle which we can, or which probably are noticed by pretty much everyone. We have this strange looking sign up here. By the way, I like this color combination, gray and orange, very much. We have this dovetail down here, of course. We have the same sign or symbol like on the top, also here on the bottom side. Same orientation. And also, some of you might notice there's a little dot here on this sign, which this doesn't give us any clue right now, but maybe later. And there's also going a line around the puzzle all the way over here. Okay. Anything else seems to be more or less static. The puzzle, or this thing here, Hextop, is just locked in place. It also comes with some rules saying no banging, no violence, no tapping, no external tools of any kind allowed. So there's pretty much one thing everyone would try in this case, and this is, since there are no movable parts at all on this puzzle, and this is spinning it, right? So if we spin it, which gives the name of the puzzle, Hextop, also a little bit more sense. If you spin it and try to remove it, nothing will happen. Okay? No chance, nothing will change. If you spin it on the other side, also nothing will happen. The trick is, and this is pretty interesting here on this puzzle, you need to spin it very fast and you need to immediately stop it. And I do not mean like spinning it and just stop it like so. This will not help us. This is too slow. We need to spin it and we need to immediately stop it. Okay? So, for example, like this. Now there's a locking mechanism which is released inside, and I will be able to take it out. So what happens here is that in the base plate down here is a mechanism. These little things here that interfere with these parts of the puzzle, these notches, and will lock it in place. And the immediate stop, if I spin it and immediately stop it, you see now it's gone again. So the immediate stop will, due to inertia, call this frame to rotate further and hide inside the frame. So this is a pretty cool mechanism and idea from my point of view. It works very reliable, but only if you immediately stop. Now this is accessible but we cannot remove it. It's locked. And you can hear now something happened inside. There is now something freeze. Sounds like a bearing ball or something. And you can also see sometimes in this hole here that there is a bearing ball appearing over here. Move it around for a long time and nothing happens. You need to execute a further step. But what is the next step? If you can't move it, if you can't navigate the ball anyway with anything happening, the top layer here looks different. It's an indication that maybe there's a modification down here, or maybe there's something inside here. And what you need to do, and this is pretty brilliant, is you need to take this piece of the puzzle and you need to insert it again in this frame. But this time, not like so, but other way around. And in addition, that this point here, this little mark I mentioned in the beginning, is pointing towards this dot over here. If I do so and put this in the right orientation and move the ball over here to the side, it will snap in place. You heard that? Now the ball is catched. So it seems there is a magnet inside here that catches the steel ball. And now the third difficult step is, if I take it out, it will just be released again and that's it. You need to turn it around, like so. You need to lift the bottom plate, the frame, and if I do this, the following will happen. It snaps again into place. The ball is not free anymore. And now I will be able, on this side, to remove this piece, which is the task of the puzzle, and the puzzle itself. But what happened here? I said in the beginning the mechanism is brilliant, and I explain you now why. There is a small steel ball inside, as mentioned before. The steel ball in the beginning is held by this magnet in place, so you can't hear anything in the initial state. If I spin it and take this piece out, the steel ball will be released by the magnet and will drop inside a cavity that's going around here inside. So you can maneuver the ball from one side to another side in circles, but there is a small exit here on the top side. But there's a small exit here on this side, which is possible randomly to find. Unfortunately, it happened to me, I have to admit, when I solved this puzzle for the first time. But it never happened to me again, so I was really lucky when I solved it. And to enter this little hidden exit that leads the ball over here, you need to put it in the right place, that the magnet will attract this little magnet, or in fact this is a magnetic sphere. This will be attracted by the magnet over here, pulled in the right position, and if I turn it around and release it, it will drop exactly in the right place and will roll through a small tube inside this position here. Now you can see it here in place, and there is another magnet on this piece here, on this latch, which then will pull this hook down. Usually it's a little bit higher because there is a spring plate down here which pushes it upwards, so it will stick out, interfere with this dovetail over here and hold it in place. So it will put it down, and this enables me to slide it out. From my point of view, this is a super cool mechanism because it requires several very creative steps to release it and to solve the puzzle. To lock it again, we just lift this one, get this back in the compartment, like so, locked again, and we get the ball, and this can be a little bit fiddly, over here to this hole. To show it to you when it's in place, because I need to hold it upside down, I will use a magnet. I'm not allowed to use magnets, but I use it now to show you how it works. Okay, now it dropped in place. I will show it to you using this magnet. So here you can see the steel ball in place. If it's in place, I will just take this piece and place it here with the steel ball, which is over here right now, towards the magnet. Now the steel ball is held in place, no noise from the steel ball anymore. And I will just give it a short spin, like so. And it's locked in place and the puzzle is reset. Let Øyvind and me know in the comments what you think about this puzzle and this design. I think it's super cool. And now I will continue with the next puzzle. And this one I haven't solved before. I will try to solve today. It also comes with some rules, of course, which say no tools, no falls. Objective, open the treasure check. Bonus objective, find the gold Triforce symbol. Triforce? I do not even know what a Triforce is, but maybe I can find it. Let's see. Let me have a look. Let us have a look on this puzzle. And these seem to be fixed. On the top, these seem to be also loose. Oh, this one even more. This one even feels like it's spring-loaded. You can push it over here. And it snaps back. This one seems to be fixed. Ah, no, it's in the other direction. This one also. We have these little, I don't know, nails. Which are loose. Not sure if they are part of the puzzle. Let's see if there are more that are loose. No, only this one. But if I look inside here, I can see that the depth here of this channel is as much as this one. So I would rather not consider this one being part of the puzzle, to be honest. Maybe it was just not glued properly or it fell out. Nevertheless, let's leave it out. You never know. Okay. What I can see here in this small gap is that the upper and the lower piece here are connected. They are one piece. Same over here. And that means that they are not movable, probably. Another thing you can see down here is that this is obviously also loose or movable because it can move a little bit up and down. Also it can move or slide a little bit left and right. So this is probably the entrance to the compartment inside, because all of the others are looking pretty fixed. You can see also that this is glued over here and here, so this is closed. So the only entrance possibility is probably down here. But how to unlock it? It has probably something to do with these pegs up here. Let's spin it, huh? The move of the desperate. Spinning a puzzle. No. Just to be sure. Just to be sure. Oh! It started moving. I was able to move it. But I can't move it back anymore. Oh. Now it moved back. And it's locked again. No. It seems I was a little bit lucky and moved the inner mechanism. But I can't repeat it anymore. Oh! It moved again. Yeah, that's the trick. I can move it when it's upside down. I can move the upper peg. And the lower ones, let's see. Ah, here we go. The second one. And the third one. Oh, here we go. This one needs to be upside down and the other two need to be straight up to be solved. This is super cool. Okay, so, but the bottom seems to be still locked. Oh, no, it's not. It's open. I think I solved it already. Oh, look at this. Yeah, the power of customization. He made a Mr. Puzzle version. Thank you so much, Joseph. This is super cool. Look at this, guys. My logo. Wow, 3D printed. So, and what is this item here? Is it a Zelda inspired ring or something? I don't know. I'm sorry, I never played Zelda, so I don't get this thing here. What's the meaning of this? Wow, and this is also cool. Have you seen how you can take it out? Pretty clever. This looks somehow familiar to me, this design. But it's super clever. You just hook it here and slide it in. Wow. Again, I have no idea what this thing is. Let me know in the comments if you know. I don't get the point, I'm sorry. And this one seems to also be... Ah, and here is the... How was it called? Triforce Symbol. And I think by finding this, I completely solved the puzzle. And same as the other one, I can tell you, this thing really amazes me. This one is not as difficult as the other one. I would rate it with a 3 out of a maximum of 5 on my personal difficulty rating scale. And then down here is the mechanism, how it works. Whoa, what is this? This looks impressive. Let me just check out how it works. Oh man, this is clever. This is clever. It reminds me a little bit about this Rad box by Konstantin, which I reviewed a long time ago. It had also a gravity-driven mechanism, 2-step mechanism to open it, and it seems this one has a 3-step gravity-driven mechanism. It means you have this shaft over here, and on this side, this is the locking mechanism. You see this? It has different cutouts all around. If I move the puzzle upside down, there's this small cutout on this side, and this one aligns with this peg over here. So I can move the peg if this thing is upside down. If I move this puzzle to another orientation, like I did over here, this weight will force the shaft to rotate in another position, and it will move the next cutout, this one over here, in place, that I can move the next peg, and then I can move the next peg. Because the side pegs here, you can see they are moving this complete area inside here, and also the other one is moving this complete area over here. So I can only move these two if I move this one before. So it's a 3-step unlocking mechanism, and then you have to find also the compartment. What 3D printing these days is capable to do. If you would like to make one yourself, just check out this design on Thingiverse. Link in the description, and now let me get it back in place. So I need to just slide it in again, rotate it. Now I need to move it over here, lock it. Lock it. By the way, this thing is not needed. It was just loose. And then move it upside down and lock it. So I'm not sure about you, but I'm really amazed what these two guys designed here and made here. Two super cool puzzles. Thank you for providing them to me. Thank you for providing them to me, guys. And let Joseph, Øyvind and myself know in the video description what you think about this video, what you think about the puzzles. I hope you enjoyed them as much as I did. And until next time, keep on puzzling.